Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Finishing Blow. Kay Miller here, episode 11, right? Nice. Last week it was episode 10, and that's like what, a milestone for people who count and stuff. First time in double digits. And I completely forgot. I need some confetti or something. I could have just thrown it up in the air, but I forgot because I'm a terrible person. So I guess I'm just gonna have to wait till like episode 100 now. Or 20. I guess I could just do 20 instead. But yeah, so that was my bad. I was so busy being skeptical about trailers. Did you notice how many times I was upset about trailers? Man, I was watching that video again because I'm cocky, and I just realized how many times I was like, yeah, nah, it's not gonna be that good. Not interested. So they need to make better trailers, or I need to stop being so skeptical. They're gonna have to make better trailers. But this week, I'm gonna try not to be as skeptical, but I already know, given the first topic I'm gonna talk about, that's not really gonna happen too much. But let's dive into it anyway, shall we? Let's entertain each other. The first thing that I posted this week was Donnie Yen and the Expendables. Hey! I don't know about you guys, but I'm worried, and I know I just talked about not being skeptical. Ugh. But seriously, like, I know you guys are excited. Like, I'm excited too, initially. It's Donnie Yen, he's awesome, right? I mean, Ip Man 1 and 2, Legend of the Fist, like, awesome actor. But the thing that worries me is the fact that they said, when they offered the role to Donnie, and again, he didn't take it yet, they just offered it to him. But when they offered it, they're like, oh, we've got a role that's tailor-made specifically for you. What does that mean? Like, does that mean we know what you've done in Hong Kong lately, and we know that you're a big star, and we've got this great role that won't take too much time out of your schedule? Or, hey, remember when you were in Blade 2 and we killed you off really quick? We're gonna do that again, because this is perfect for you. I don't know. Shanghai Nights wasn't too bad, but you know, like Blade, and I can't even remember Highlander. I know he was in one, Highlander Endgame, but I'd have to watch it again to see how long he's actually in it. But I just have this feeling that they're not gonna use him the way that everybody thinks that they're gonna use him. And I know Donnie hasn't agreed to it yet. He's a crazy busy guy, but I think he's gonna be kind of curious as to what role they give him too. You know, like, oh, it's perfect for you. Like, what does that mean? And then they're like, I'm sorry. So, is it going to be good? I don't know. Jet Li's not going to be in The Expendables 2, which I didn't know until recently. I updated the post when I wrote it originally. But yeah, Jet's not going to be in the sequel. So we won't see a Jet Li versus Donnie Yen fight, but given the way that they shoot the choreography anyways, we probably wouldn't be able to tell. So, that's that. See, that wasn't too skeptical. It was just a nervous skepticism. But moving forward, on Monday, I did a post about the sword identity, not to be confused with the board identity, which you probably didn't, but now that I said it, you're going to confuse it. But it was actually written, or done by the guy who wrote the Grandmasters film, which is still not done. If you guys don't know what Grandmasters is, check out my post from a couple weeks back, and I've got a trailer for it. But the sword identity looks promising because of the fact that, like, the guy who wrote Grandmasters is talking about he wants to do like a swordplay film that's not your typical swordplay movie. So I'm hoping that since it's from a writer's perspective, that means it's going to be a different plot, and that'll give the actors and the choreographers more wiggle room, I guess you could say. So can't really judge too much from like 4 or 5 set photos, but I'm excited for the concept. I'd love to see some like behind the scenes or making of footage to see what they're really going to do with it. And given the speed that the Grandmasters takes to come out, this movie will probably be done and finished before that Grandmasters comes out. So that's that. Tuesday was a surprise day for me. I don't know about you guys, but I was wandering around and I found Little Big Soldier on DVD, just on a shelf, chilling. I didn't know it came out on Tuesday. Like, I don't know if you guys knew, but it was just there. Like, Wellgo USA, I figured they would take more time into, like, promoting it, you know, and putting it out, like, letting people know, running ads. Nothing. It was just on the shelf. I'm like, Jackie, what are you doing? And everybody's like, why are you talking to a DVD? And I'm like, leave me alone. I talk to myself all the time. Huh? Yeah. So, anyways, the movie's out. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it came out like what, last year? But it's a good Jackie film. Like, I was gonna do a review for it this week, but then I realized I had done one before on it, and I didn't want to like double dip in the reviews, so I decided not to do a review. If I had to rate it on my system or my scale that I have right now, it'd probably be a watch it, not an own it unless you're a Jackie Chan fan like I am. Then everything's an own it. But for most people, I think it's cool because it's got a lot of nostalgia in it. Like the fight scenes feel really, I mean, you can tell they're Jackie Chan. It's like, oh, I'm gonna kick this bench and roll over here, and you're gonna do this. It's like everything makes sense, and I love it. There's a lot of humor in it. It's a comedy movie with action in it, is the way I would put it, like a buddy comedy movie. Don't go in expecting a lot of fight sequences, but they are in there. Like you can tell, and there's so many cool things, like with the stones. I love when Jackie uses the stones. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should watch the movie because it's amazing. But I'm a sucker for like one shot takes and stuff too, and there's a lot of cool stuff in there that Jackie does that probably took him a lot of takes, but that's why we love him, because he doesn't give up. So Little Big Soldier came out on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I got impatient and I posted a article for the raid from Gareth Evans' blog. And actually I was waiting, it's the article, or the blog entry itself is actually pretty old. It came out like last week. But I was waiting for the raid trailer to come up, and it hasn't yet. And so I got really impatient, and I was like, fine, I'll just put up the posters anyways. Because I was going to do a combination article. What's up with me and the accents today? I was going to have, you know, the trailer and the posters together, but since trailer's not out yet, I decided to just post the posters. And you can see it, there's the official poster for the raid, as well as 6 little like character posters. 3 good guys, 3 bad guys, so that you can check those out. Not too bad. I don't know about the main one, like the promotional one. I like the ones with the good guys and the bad guys, but the main one's a little bit, I don't know, I mean, I guess it gets the job done. I'm just hoping it's not like the official one yet, which I think it is. I think it's called like Final Product. But anyways, I do really want to see the Red Band trailer though. I hope they get it up this week. It'd be so nice. So, alright, so lastly, from a news perspective, talk about Bey Logan. He is a fountain of knowledge when it comes to like Hong Kong cinema. He knows a lot of stuff. And he's directing a film called Snowblade. And on his blog, he's got a crap ton of pictures, like set pictures. Oh my gosh, I picked 10. He has like 4 million. But if you guys are interested, you should definitely check him out. There's a combination of like quirky and serious and just awesome pictures. Sable Yu is the main actress. If you want to see more pictures of her, hotness all over the place. I've got the one with her and like exposing her shoulder, but there's this one with a waterfall, and I was like so ready to post it, but I don't know, I didn't feel comfortable putting that on the front page of my webpage. So you guys should check it out, you guys and girls. You know, girls, if you're into that kind of thing, that's pretty cool too. What was I talking about? It's a martial arts webpage. But no, seriously, Snowblade, no trailer, nothing yet. They're still, I think they're just still starting the shooting, but it looks cool. There's this one, I should have posted it, but there's a dude that like has a gun that like shoots blood. I kind of want to know how they use that. That sounds pretty epic. But yeah, check that out. Like I said, Bey's blog, he puts like little quips on each of the photos too, so they're fun. Okay, and lastly for this week, for me, I did a review for Ip Man 2, which I know the movie's been out for a while, not like an old movie, but it's been out for a while, and I didn't do a review for it because A, I thought I did one already, and apparently I've done one for the original Ip Man, but not 2, and I think the reason why I didn't do it was point B, which I'm super conflicted about that movie. and it took me a long time to actually come up with a final verdict, like a logical explanation of my feelings. I don't like talking about my feelings, but I think I did an okay job. I'm curious to see what you guys think, or if you agree or disagree with it, but we'll see. I mean, it was a suggestion for the first Ip Man, is kind of what spawned the review for the second one, since I realized I didn't have it. Like I said, I don't want to really double dip, even though the rating system has changed. So hopefully you guys enjoy the review. But real quick, before I wrap up, I'm sure you guys noticed I didn't do a bonus post this week. They're bonuses. Now, I really was going to do one, but I just haven't been able to contact some of the people that I want to do bios on. So, and I want to make sure I get it right. I want to make sure I get like their blessing on it. So hopefully I'll get some more, but as of right now, you know, it's whatever happens, happens. But more exciting news. First, I made a Facebook page for Martial Arts Movie Junkie, and some of you guys may have noticed the little like box on the page itself. I would appreciate it if you liked it. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not gonna take it personally. I'm just gonna go home and cry every day, but that's okay because I do that every day, so it's nothing new. But no, seriously, like the Facebook page, like what I'm thinking in my mind is that it's gonna be this page where people can post their own stuff. So if you have a film, a short film that you've made, or a demo reel that you want to show, I may not be able to like highlight everybody, but if you put it on that page, people who are fans of that page can see it and like comment and, you know, do things like that. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to do it that way. So if you have anything, feel free to like it, and if you don't, you know, maybe visit the page anyways and see what people are putting up. Hopefully it'll be pretty cool. And then lastly is when I did the review for Ip Man, as well as when I talked about Little Big Soldier, I've been adding links to the actual products. I realized how much of a jerk I am when I talk about like Detective D, and I'm like, oh, you should watch it, and everybody's like, how do I get it? And I'm like, that's your problem. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm actually going to link sites that sell these movies so that you can actually watch them if you're interested. Now, if they're out in the States and in China, I'll try to do like a double post. Otherwise, like if it's not out in the States yet, I'll let you know where you can get it so that you can import it and watch it if you really want to. So, given the import scene, just to let you know, make sure you know what region your player is capable of, because if you get the wrong one, you won't be able to watch your movie, and that's going to be awful. That would be the worst feeling in the world, probably. So, like in the States, Blu-ray movies are the same as what same coding as what Hong Kong is, so you can watch them on like I watched it on my PS3, no problem. You don't have to like mod it or hack it or anything like that. But if you decide to import to like say the UK, you may have to be careful of like what your region is so that you can actually watch the movie. If you're wondering why I stopped talking so much, it's that lady on the picnic table, and I'm pretty sure she can hear me. She's trying to read a book, so I'm gonna walk this way now. But no, that's it for that. So check it out. If you guys need more info on like how to watch like region codes, I might do a different article on that. But that's really it for the week. So hopefully you guys had a great week, and thank you again for stopping by. And this is Kay Miller, and this week has been finished.